Jeff Rowthorn for Get Out There magazine. I'm at the Limberlost Wildlife Reserve in Lake of Bays, Ontario for the Limberlost Challenge. Today there's a 14, a 28, a 42, and a 56K trail race. I'm doing the 56. We're ready to start. Let's go check it out.
The 56-kilometer race started at 8 a.m. These runners would be completing 4 loops of the 14-kilometer course. After a very short run down the only road section of the race, we hit the trails, and I immediately knew that I was in for a treat. The scenery was incredible, and I had to be very careful to keep my eyes from wandering off of the trail for too long, because this is a true trail race, which means roots, rocks, logs, and mud. Although there were a couple of steep climbs on the course, most of the loop was made up of rolling hills. The terrain varied quite a bit over the 14-kilometer loop, and runners ran through long sections of soft trail, over numerous boardwalks, and along some drop-offs. There were a few short muddy patches, but nothing that those with nimble feet couldn't avoid. Although there were some bugs, I found that as long as I kept moving, it wasn't really an issue. Runners got to feast their eyes on kilometer after kilometer of the crystal clear lake, beautiful trees, beaver dams, and gorgeous rock formations. The majority of the race was run deep in the forest, which offered welcome protection from the sun on a beautiful but hot day. There were 4 aid stations on the course, and they offered water, heed, Coke, ginger ale, and a variety of sweet and salty snacks, as well as delicious watermelon. There were plenty of volunteers along the course and at the aid stations. The event was very well organized, and packet pickup and race day registration was a breeze. For many racers, the event was a weekend affair, as there was camping available. Although there were no showers on site, participants and spectators cooled off in the refreshing lake. The Muskoka Roastery Coffee Company was on site before the race, serving coffee and baked goods for free to participants and spectators. This event is known for having an amazing post-race meal, and they certainly didn't disappoint this year. The charity that benefited from the race this year is called Trails, and is an organization that takes at-risk youth outdoors into the wilderness. The youth are in the program for 4 years and can even earn high school credits. This year, some of the youth from the program volunteered at the first aid station and really cheered on the runners all day long. Some of the participants in the 56K race also ran the 50K Creemore Vertical Challenge 1 week prior to this race, and thus completed the Ultra Challenge and received an extra handmade clay medallion in addition to the really cool wooden one that all the Limberlost finishers received. To sum it up, this was a gorgeous race with great people and delicious food. This is trail racing at its finest.